Thank you for watching this video. Today I want to introduce you to Proton Mail, and this very well may be the most secure, the most private email service on the planet, and a big reason for that is because they are based in Switzerland. Now, Switzerland is obviously not part of the US, and they are also not part of the European Union, which means they are not subject to those privacy laws. They have their own privacy laws, and they are very strict. Now, if I come over here and scroll down just a little bit, first thing I want to point out is they are available for Android, they are available for iOS, Apple, as well as you can use them on the web. But right here we can see the features or benefits of using Proton Mail. Again, as already mentioned right here in this small paragraph, just mentions again how strict Switzerland privacy laws are. They're much more strict, much more solid than the US or the European Union. They also offer end-to-end encryption for all of your emails, and it can be anonymous as well, which is also very important. Now, if we click on this security tab, it's going to give us more details on the security and privacy that we get. Now, again, as already mentioned, it does offer end-to-end encryption. This is between Proton Mail users. However, there is an option to encrypt messages for non-Proton Mail users. So, for example, if you were using Proton Mail and you emailed someone who is using Hotmail or Yahoo or Gmail, it's really simple. Just here, when you're writing the email, you just click on this little padlock, and that will allow you to encrypt the email no matter who you're sending it to. Now, back here on the security features, this is also very important. What this means is basically the people at Proton Mail do not have any backdoors. They don't have any access to your email. There's no way for them to eavesdrop on you or give out your information to a third party because they don't have access to it. So this is also very important. If we continue down here, you can read more into the Switzerland or Swiss privacy laws. If you click on this, learn more, it will take you to this page, Why Switzerland? And here you can read up more on the Swiss privacy laws, but they're some of the most strict, possibly the most strict on the planet, and that's why it's a much more private, much more secure email service. If we come back here and continue down, so again, as already mentioned, it's anonymous. There is no tracking or logging, such as your IP address. So they don't know where you're at. They don't know who you are. They don't track your information. And so that also just adds to the security because they don't have this information. So, oh, and also another good thing that they have is self-destructing messages. So if you're sending something secure to someone, you can set a time limit for that message and it will self-destruct. If I come back here, when you're writing up an email and you click on this little clock, that's where it lets you set the time limit, at which point it will then self-destruct the email, which just adds to the security that you get. So you can read through all this. I will add all the links down below in the description for all of this, but we strongly recommend that you give Proton Mail a look, give it a chance. It is a free service, but they do also have some paid options available, which basically will offer more space for your inbox. But please be aware there is a free option, so you don't have to pay. And then we'd also strongly recommend that even though this is a very secure, very private email service, if you're giving out your email, your Proton email address to everyone, that's not a good idea. And we've talked about this before. You need to be very careful about who you give your email addresses to. So in this case with Proton Mail, we would strongly recommend that you only give this email address to people that you personally know.